Igknightthefire for a brand new episode of my once again, just like the previous, to complete it to 100%, mind you, here on the live streaming channel. I say that implying as if all I do is ever live stream. No, I'm doing it as a live stream in the series here on the channel, a channel of all sorts, including my lack of speaking skills. Apparently that's definitely up, left, right and centre for the moment being. So there's plenty of shell walkers around, but we're not after those. As you can tell from the top left hand corner, we have sawtooths and ravagers to look about, to be looking out for. Even, man, I really cannot speak today. What a great 60-second start this has been. But welcome to the stream regardless, Crusher of Skylands. I really appreciate you stopping on by. I've still yet to have found any like sawtooths and ravagers and all that. And my focus is being of no help. Oh, never mind. My focus did its job and it helped me focus out on this here Ravager. I'm not going to apologise for that pun right there. I know it was awful and that's part of the charm, I guess. Okay, because this guy's adamant he wants to die, let's get him. Boom! Okay, now what you've got to do is use some of these to rip them apart. Yeah! Oh, we love ripping them apart like that. Boom! Nice and easy kill right there. Oh, but here goes the Ravager. Do. But we're going to silent strike you. Start freezing it up. Yes, there you are. And now that he's frozen, it'll tear apart all easy like. Hello, Aiden. Welcome to the stream. I really appreciate you stopping on by for this non-standard one as per the norm. Oh boy, now the shell walkers came for a piece of me too. It's as I said for the title, it's either to hunt or to be hunted. Anyway, let's pop right round here, baby, right round. Oh, and of course there's another Ravager, why wouldn't there be? Oh, but we are going to hit him in the back right there though, nice and sweet. Okay, boom, ice you up. And proceed to ice it up some more, because that's how we roll. Boom, boom. Yes, there goes a cannon. I could grab another cannon and just hit him whilst he's brittle with a cannon for overkill. But nah. Oh boy, okay, we got that Ravager trophy. Now we need to go get the other Ravager trophy. And then, we wisely get out of here, go find some sawtooths as we get out of here, man, get out of here. So the quest is leading me, I could think of literally several other better sawtooth sites to go to than that one. The Lumen Shadow is a quest that we don't want to have to deal with right now because that's for end game quest and we're too busy hunting down sawtooths for that. Yeah, don't want to trigger the end game when we're busy. We're hunted now, do we? Going back to that title right there. I'm not doing the hunted. I'm not doing the hunting even. I am being hunted because that's how grammar works. Ghostbusters. Why are we bringing Ghostbusters into this? There is no ghosts nor busting in this game. I'm sorry to break it to you. But hey, if Ghostbusters has to do with something you're currently doing, I hope you're enjoying doing it. I mean, Ghostbusters is pretty fun, so I'm sure, in no doubt, that you're having fun with it. So now we wait for the loading screen some more. Once again, I seem to be falling silent at the only part of the game that really demands commentary, the loading screens. Okay, I have a waypoint for the sawtooth site, so let's get headed over there. Medical supplies along the way. Yes, they shall be gathered and it will be sweet glory. You watched Ghostbusters 3? What, you mean the rebooted one from 2016? No wonder why you hated it. That is the god-awful one. It's not funny. It's got some good names and some good actors in there, but that doesn't mean the script was particularly strong, and you can't have a good performance from a terrible script, I'm afraid, no matter how much an actor can bring to the role. So yeah, that film was just painfully unfunny, and I couldn't agree more. I hate it too, so it's easy to see why you have hatred of such things. Anyway, this guy, I'm just going to sneak up on and silent strike, boom, baby. Yeah, he's out here, and then that's going to free us up to grab that there medical supply, and then we can continue heading towards the sawtooth site. as if this guy who's going to turn around and try to attack us stops attacking us, which does seem to be asking for too much apparently. As is not having the tree come in the way of us, that also seems to be asking for too much. Okay, I'm at the Sawtooth site even, so where might the Sawtooths be? Ghostbusters Afterlife wasn't that bad. Besides, that isn't Ghostbusters, well, it's Ghostbusters 3 in regular canon, and the 2016 is a rebooted version, but the 2016 version is the third one of the made, so you can see why the confusion came about. Anyway, this is where fire shall be very, very useful. If they look similar to Ravagers, they should, because they're basically Ravagers without the laser gun. Which means they're not as cool as Ravagers, obviously, because laser guns are an automatic win. I mean, look at that, they hit me, and didn't even hit me. There was no damage taken there whatsoever. They were just weak AS is what they were. Simple burning kill. Yeah, fucking pathetic is what it is. Just look at this guy. He's about as lifeless as you get, and there's our first of 3 Sawtooth trophies. So that begs the question then, if I'm at a Sawtooth site, can I find any other Sawtooths around? Once again, that's what I have a Mythocus for. There does seem to be something up there. A Dead Watcher. Apart from that though, we seem to be Sawtooth 3, and it's a big shame that. So let's head out for another Sawtooth site. Oh, never mind, there's one pretty close, so we'll just ride to it in a mountain instead. Yes, that's it, get over here, my charging friend. Well, it definitely looked closer from a map than 500 feet away now, didn't it? I hate Afterlife, it's just rewriting the first movie and actually catching Gozer. Yeah, well, the thing is that, well, first of all, I haven't seen the first 2 Ghostbusters movie, I am guilty as charged, but secondly, it's a film that really does love capitalising off your nostalgia, so of course it's going to have those similar beats to fill you with your sense of childhood reawakening, I suppose. It's how they put a smile on your face and ultimately create a satisfying experience so that then they can just sell it to you. They want you to buy something, because the more stuff you buy, the more money they make from it. Really is a simple loop of that, a loop of nostalgia. If you go into a sequel expecting something completely new and different and original, well, that's your fault for literally letting yourself down, because no sequel in history has ever been completely different from the first and also satisfied at the same time. You know, a lot of the best sequels do what the first one did, and they expand upon it. You know, they iron out a few of the flaws ultimately, but it's not 100% its own entity because it's a sequel. It's carrying on the story. It's giving you more of what you love, because when you go into a sequel, you expect to see more of what you loved from the first time round. And when you don't get that, it's the opposite of satisfactory, and then the film doesn't get good reviews, and nobody sees it, and they don't make money. You know, in other words, just be smart about knowing all your marketing tactics when it comes to film and all that, rather than just moaning about it. Because that's what filmmakers, they make the film and worry about the audience reaction later. So long as the film makes money, who cares what the fans think? And a film that has that comes from a pre-existing franchise of fans is going to satisfy no matter what. I say that, it definitely don't, so definitely don't take anything I'm saying to heart, because most, if not everything I just said, was wrong. Hello, G-Star the First, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you stopping on by as I tear apart this Sawtooth right now. Once again, I almost feel sorry for him, but almost doesn't count now, does it? Yeah, that's it. He left his part straight up exposed for me, so obviously I took advantage. Why would I not do such a smart thing, mind you? I wish fan surface would lose for once. Chest of Greatness, you're pretty much the only one who thinks that way. Most people tend to like fan service in movies, you know, most people tend to enjoy being pleased. It's not everyone's fault that you're so depressed about everything all the time. Again, that was just a joke, a terrible joke, so please don't take that to heart. You're allowed to think whatever you like about these movies. At the end of the day, fan service does get annoying, and it's terrible when fan service is the only thing a project has going for it. So you're definitely not entirely wrong, and say, as always, you're entitled to your opinion, despite my terrible jokes that I've made. That being said, we have to deliver trophies to someone. Are we even headed in the right direction? We are surprisingly close, yes. It's time to continue heading in this surprisingly close direction. That is once my mount decides to show up. What are you doing all the way over there? Bloody useless! We're just gonna run through the fire like badasses we are. It's a charger, so I'm gonna ram into this charger. I'm gonna charge this charger with a charger. Boom! Get charged, son! Dracofish? What did Dracofish do to you? If he, you know, took away a victory, then I do apologise about that. But ultimately, you're speaking Pokemon, and I have no idea about anything to do with Pokemon besides the few characters that have made it into Super Smash Bros. Because that is the closest I've gotten to playing a Pokemon game in my life, so can't say I know what you're talking about, but sure, you know, just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and ban Dracofish. Name like that alone should be banned. And if a character lives up to the name, well, ban its ass, get it out of here. Nobody wants no Dracofish in their online Pokemon battles. And nobody, I mean nobody. Oh boy, speaking of nobody, my mount is nobody and apparently cannot enter this location. This is big sad. He was playing Pokemon Sword online battles. This guy just one-shot my entire team. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry you went through that kind of loss right there. Maybe, perhaps you should trade up your Pokemon, get better with them, and the next time you come across an encounter like that, you can be more prepared and hopefully fare much better. Did I ignore you? I did say hello to you, G-Starver, first. I very much remember saying hi, so that's not what ignoring people looks like. When you acknowledge someone, that is literally the complete opposite of ignorance. Were you ignorant of my welcoming you to the stream? Is that what's going on here? You know, you're meshing up my your ignorance and calling it mine. Whole back and forth type dealio. I mean, maybe I did say hi. Clearly I'm in a world of my own at the moment, and I do apologise either way. Especially if you don't like my style of humour, which involves a lot of insulting people. But trust me, when I insult people, that's my way of showing respect to them, because that's just the culture of the Great Brits for you. We insult to one's faces as a sign of respect, I suppose. Oh, my message didn't show up. That would be why. It's very hard for me to respond to messages that cannot visually be seen on screen. So yeah, this was for PlayStation being ignorant. And unfortunately for the middleman in between, which was me, suffered the consequences. Okay, so there's that errand all done for. There's probably like other things I can do, so let's be following these arrows and seeing about all that. For Hunter's Blind, ooh, let's open the quest menu, and apparently we don't even need to bother activating that because it's activated already. That sure is convenient.
Ussie said you should be spending more time finding Red Maw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong, but there isn't time to find Red Maw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside.
A high-level fairy type, that's unfortunate. Like I say, I wish you luck to hopefully perform better for future battles. You know, I hope you win them all the same. So we have Talana to follow, and apparently character speaking with.
Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Ilsati.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glint Hawks attack anyone who ventures out.
So yeah, G-Starver first, if you have a message for me, don't be...
We have nowhere else to turn.
afraid of the
Sometimes
chat. Do
members
not
receive an
fret.
honorarium
Should it
for
show up, I would
I see
actually
you accepted
acknowledge
this
it.
one, but he refused.
But unfortunately,
The price is
PlayStation
low.
loves just eating
How
those
generous.
comments. It's on a comment
past, I
diet,
would've thought
apparently,
talking to
so
them.
most of them don't
What say you and I
feel
take
like
it?
showing up half
I'll
the
meet
time
you at
because
Lone
it's
Light.
too busy being
What
gobbled
about
up by the
Red
PlayStation in and of
Are you in or
itself.
not?
It's a
I'll
very
watch.
greedy PlayStation, this here
I'll meet you there as soon
PlayStation.
as I can.
Oh boy, Chess of Greatness seems to have lost Trailblazer again, and we all know why. It's all because of that darn cursed Reignited trilogy. If not for Reignited trilogy, Chess of Greatness over here would have got his righteously earned Trailblazer. So thank you for nothing, you useless Reignited trilogy. Could you stream for Never Heard Someday? You get the game from My Abandonware and Scum VM is required to play it. What, is that a PlayStation game? Is it a PC game? Like, I only play PlayStation games for live streaming, and then I can record stuff for, like, the Xbox 360 and Nintendo Switch with my capture card, but otherwise, you know, PC games I can't really capture with the technology, and I can't afford the technology at the moment. And especially if a game requires additional software to run, like this Scum VM, it sounds like. Sounds interesting, I will admit. Neverhood is a cool name for a game, but there's no promises there, I'm afraid. At the moment, I'm occupied with playing through this game, and I'm very much enjoying it, so it's not going away anytime soon as I exit Meridian and have to go to a Lone Light.
About time you showed up. More Glen Hawks incoming.
That's rude. I got here literally as fast as I could. All there was between me seeing you last and this here encounter was a loading screen. Okay, so we got some Glint Hawks to finish off. That is if they can stay still long enough for me to hit them. Easy said than done. Taking them down, that is. Especially when my aiming skills has something to be desired. Okay, thank you. He's finally coming down. Let's craft some more from our rope caster over here. Sweet. Tie it down. Okay, let's get some critical strikes in. Boom! He's finished, just like that. Okay, why are they shooting ice at Glint Hawks? Ice is literally their entire shtick. Do you want to give them huge ass buffs? Because I've one, don't you stupid idiots. How about we all, like, you know, have consistent fire, so then we're all literally firing fire at them to fire them up with our fireness. That would be a far better tactic if you were to ask me. It's only playable on PC. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to be making content in that game anytime soon, unfortunately. And hello there, Duckatron, welcome to the stream, my friend. I really appreciate you stopping on by as I get breathed upon by Frost Glint Hawks. In this game, they only have frost abilities, but in Forbidden West, you can actually find different variations of them with fire abilities, and those fire Glint Hawks are weak to ice instead. As per the idea of opposite elements not really meshing well together, like how electricity and water don't mesh well together, ice and fire do not, or fire and ice in this case. But yeah, this is going to be an easy kill. Boom, told you so. That's what I got my awesome melee-ness for! Oh, and there's another one. I have no problems with there being more though, because that's what made it so easy for me to level up! Boom! Finish him off. He had nowhere to go given the whole rope caster type situation. Anyway, I believe we have enough skill points for that final skill, so let's finally acquire the dismount strike. Ooh, 2nd to 7th. Now that's rough right there. I hope you can work your way back up, my friend.
I can't spare the weight.
Our enemies fear us for good.
Okay, so I can't loot any more of that there Glint Hawk, and you're absolutely right. The supercharged version of Trigger Happy is so incredibly expensive. Double Dare Trigger Happy that is, though you're on about a license expiring. What, you mean he can't drive? I mean, he is a bit of a crazy orb with very disproportionate arms. I think, you know, him being a good driver would make no sense whatsoever, if you were to ask me.
I'll watch the village.
Thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
She's absolutely right. Aloy is. Anyway, we have directions to be heading into. Can I kill myself with this cliff? I don't know, probably. So let's fall down it carefully. Okay, there we go. For once I didn't fucking kill myself. Truly brilliant, I know. So here we go with some medical plants. Some more, yes, please. He just spamming dynamite at the ramp every time I adrift. Oh dear. I got Frano recently and I love playing as him. Oh, Frano is a blast of a character. Being able to pound the ground and power yourself up is a really fun mechanic, and not to mention it really adds a lot of risk and reward to his strategy. Because obviously you risk getting hit when you pound the ground, but the reward is that you can deal increased damage and destroy everything around you with ease. So yeah, you're being rewarded for risking yourself by pounding the ground in the first place. Exposing yourself, if you will. Anyway, these guys have got to go. Yeah, that's it. You just keep staying still. Time for a critical strike! Oh yeah. Okay, now we need some more fire arrows. These guys are moving about. When they're moving about, it's so much more easier to ground them when you bring out the fire. Like that. Okay, let us get some more rope casting charged up. Unfortunately, that guy's too far away for our rope caster to do much, so we'll just hit it regularly. Okay, there we go. It has no more armor, so we'll finish him off by removing their components. Sweet. Now we have an area to investigate.
Whoever did this must have left premature.
Okay, let's highlight the track then. Up we pop. Yeah, we really don't have much left to do in this game, which is why for Capture and I have the fact that we're looking at the end game. I think after this we're probably going to have 2 or 3 more episodes at the most for this series. I want to try and conclude at 16 because that's a nice well-rounded number rather than 17. Imagine ending a series at 17 episodes. Now that's just weird and awkward and sends shivers down my spine.
The nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
Well, then go kill some Snapmaws. How hard could it be? It's not like they're one of the hardest machines to kill in this game.
Now, they're coming for the dead.
Just get yourself some fire slingshots, a rope caster, and a tear bow, some ice resistance potions, and boom! You're on your way to an easy Snapmaw kill. And also make sure there's only one of them. If there's more than one... Okay, enjoy resting up there, Chest of Greatness. I hope you feel... Your support is very much appreciated. Anyway, you guys can get out,
Simple for you.
or else...
Stop slaughtering machines for one component, leaving the rest to waste.
Now, I'll make it simple for you. That's not going to happen. So get out of here.
Seems we've come to an impasse.
Make your move.
It's time for a fight, and you know who's gonna lose? I'll tell you this, it won't be Aloy. Apparently my R2 but... Oh wow, that was a nasty headshot. I almost feel sorry for that guy. Okay, let's grab those resources whilst we're at it. Get up here. Boom! Easy kill. Do the same with this guy. Right for the headshot, baby! And now we have Tanala to get back to here. You mean she was there the entire time and just observed the fight, giving us not one single hand in battle? Bloody useless, I'm telling you. I understand she didn't want to hold her hand and all that, but just standing by and observing the fight from a distance was very different from not holding one's hands. If I died, then the blood here would have been on her hands. Not that I was ever going to die because Aloy is too much of a badass to do so, but still, don't just be an observer, folks.
I'd like to sponsor you for membership.
Woo woo! Let's go.
Machines winning trophies and unseating Assis.
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Yes, girl, let's go. First things first, though, we could return to the Hunter's Lodge, or we could find out where that final hunting ground is, and we can do that. Okay, so where art foul hunting ground? Is it you? You're the last one. Don't have many campfires around, though, that I could fast travel to. The closest one is no doubt this one, so let's go. Yeah, we'll complete this hunting ground because that's the last one of the main game, I believe, and then we can continue doing all of the Hunter's Lodge stuff, where one mission involves the defeating of a Thunderjaw, so truly, how hard could it be? Why did I just say that? I'm practically asking for death and decay at this point, mostly because when I inevitably die, bodies decay like that. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for the loading screen some more. Plenty of loading screen to go around. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got. Well, we got the campfire first and foremost, and then we got the hunting grounds right up there. So let's get to it. Oh yeah. So I hope this is the last one of the main game. I think we've done 4 already. There's only 5 from the main game to worry about. In Forbidden West, despite being a bigger game, they actually only have 4 hunting grounds rather than the usual 5. But then again, I suppose they kind of like replaced the hunting grounds with the arenas in that game, so they definitely made up for it. In fact, I much prefer having the arenas over hunting grounds. They're far more simple in their objectives, just simply kill machines rather than, you know, like shoot off an antenna, you know, grab a gun, fire it, and then tell us your mother's maiden name. You know, just a list of random objectives to get you full medals. Whereas the arena, all you need to do is defeat a certain number of machines under a time limit. Easier said than done, but still, I appreciate that form of challenge and its straightforwardness. Okay, I think someone sees me, so I'm going to shoot him now. Yes, I was right, they saw me, but that's fine because they are dead. And this guy will be too. There you go, there you go. Now stay still. Thank you. When I said stay still, I didn't mean for you to like just kind of sit down and take it. You're better than this, you frickin' stalker. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you're not. You're a stalker. You're not designed to be better than this. This is exactly what you are supposed to be. Not better, not worse. Just this. You know what? This watcher wants to play, so let's play, buddy boy. Wow, so many levels came to play. Like, why couldn't this be my hunting grounds challenge to just defeat all these fools? Because that's not turning out hard thus far now, is it? Okay, let's start climbing and be speaking with that trials maker so we can get on it. So there's the keeper, and we have a merchant back here too, so we might as well restock up here whilst we are at it. So where art thou? Some good old traps and potions. Here we are. These will do quite nicely. And we'll also stock up on these whilst we're at it. Not that we needed much stocking up of that in the first place. How about antidote and some resist freeze, resist fire. Yeah, just stock up on everything while we're here. Well, I would love to, but unfortunately, not only is our inventory starting to look full, but our shards are looking quite low. So let's keep on to the shards we have, so that way we can at least craft up our ammunition requirements.
What are you doing?
I was listening to the herd. Have you come for the stealth trial?
Great. So the keeper's
You must.
he's pretty creepy.
Who are you?
Creepy keeper, exactly what we needed.
Appointed
Not
by
really.
Hunter's Lodge.
More time, no sugarcoating it, no beating around the bush. We're just gonna get straight into the watch out trial. Dun dun.
Take them down while in stealth to prove your skill.
Okay, stealth mission. Let's do it.
I start timing once you slide down a rope.
I cannot remember how many watchers we need to kill in stealth, but luckily for us we have our stealth skill tree maxed out, so these guys aren't most observant when Aloy is maxed out on her skillfulness, and it's rather fortunate that. Okay, so let's do this. You see what I mean? Not observant at all. So we have 4 watchers to kill, and there's our first of several. By several, I mean 3 extras. Unfortunately, though, I need to find decent cover, hope to not get exposed, and see where I can find more watchers. Okay, they're all shell walkers, or stalkers. Oh, but here's one. Tag you. I'll get you next. Also bring out the rock, because that can very easily expose these guys. Shell walkers, don't you dare expose me. Oh, frickin' shell walkers. Okay, looks like we'll get out of here and re-attempting the challenge, because there just had to be a shell walker convoy right now, didn't there? The game couldn't help itself but deliver me a fucking convoy of shell walkers. Okay, there's a board. I could probably be doing with me, so let's kill it. Boar, get back to me, you stinking boar. Boom, finish him off. And grab the resources from him. So, as always, we're going to try this again, and hopefully we'll do it this time with a little less fail, but that does seem to be asking for a lot most of the time.
You still have...
Okay, so abandon the trial, and try it all over again.
Understood.
Let's do it. See if I can tag more watchers before getting out of here this time. So there is one. I think I can tag an infinite number of watchers. At least I hope I can, because there's another. Where might other ones be? Am I in range of them? Is a true question we should be asking ourselves. There's one. Okay, they're all shell walkers again. Okay, and there's one. Boom, we have plenty tagged. We'll start with this one this time and work our way around. Okay, let's start strike it. Luckily, as always, they were not observant. Okay, of course the stalker has bear witness to us. That's the last thing we want. So we're just going to keep rolling, hope the stalker just fucks off and allows us to kill the watchers, because what we're doing right now has nothing to do with them. Okay, what path are they going to be taking? One that involves shooting me. Why didn't you stealth strike? Oh, you piece of rubbish. Next time, just do better. Strike from above, but that doesn't count as a sight strike, now, does it? Oh, it does. Thank God for that. Okay, sweet. 2 more, and we've used up half our time. So shell walkers, there's some watchers up there. Though the stalkers are not helping with anything right now, given that they're sniping me, they're exposing me to the other machines. It's not much use at all. Watchers, stop watching me. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, we're retrying this one all over again then, because the stalkers couldn't leave me alone, and I had no path of approach to get towards my best friends for watchers. The best friends I can't wait to kill. Hopefully quietly next time. Okay, watch out. There we are. Let's just slide out the way right now. Okay, let's abandon the trial, and we'll come back to it later time.
With their lives. In this trial, you must loot 4 of their containers in the allotted time.
Okay, looks like we're moving on to doing some shell walker business instead. That shall be conducted. Anyway, that means we've got to find some shell walkers. Plenty up there. Up there. Where else can we find them? Any ones over here? That's a stalker. So no would be the answer to that. Not really. Okay, here we go again. Not all of these guys even have crates. I would love for this guy to lose his though. Sweet, that's perfect. You know what, that's fine, he can do that so long as I can loot the crate, that's all I really care about. And boy, I'm somehow already running out of time. Can you not, please, Signore? Like, turn around and let me get the crate. Okay, there we go, that has been removed. Let's get out of here. Did I not? Oh, did I not loot the crate in the midst of all that? There we go. I've finally got the crate. Oh boy, this is what fun looks like. Not really. I'm being fucking sarcastic. Big surprise there now, right? Yeah, we're definitely not getting that that perfect medal, are we? We'll keep going to see if we can beat this one before we abandon it so quickly like we have done the last few times. Okay, can it stop? Can it stop rolling so I can loot it now? Nope, it's pretty much destroyed. Yeah. When I said I wasn't going to give up on this mission, I lied. Let's get out of here. So let's get out of here entirely and just go back to activating my side quests involving the Hunters Blind, and we'll continue with Weapons of the Lodge at a later date, because when one gets frustrated, the best thing to do to avoid further frustration is to just move away from a quest, take a step back, deep breath it up, and do something in its place that you'd enjoy much more, to take your mind off of things. And unfortunately, taking my mind off of things is going to be much difficult without a fast travel pack. So instead, let's head back to the hunting grounds and get some from the merchant, because today the game is in one of its moods. Quite obviously, it's a Tuesday, so can I really expect the game to function this well on a Tuesday? Nobody likes a Tuesday, not even a video game. Tuesdays are just stupid days where it's no longer the weekend, but it's also very far away from a weekend. So yes, it's imperfect in just about every single way. So that being said, let's grab some of these. Okay, I don't have necessary resources, but I still have a few of these, don't I? Can I not just buy, like, rich meat from this guy? Apparently not, and it's rather unfortunate. And for this, we don't even have the metal shards nor the fox skin. Man, that's a shame. Especially since this creates unlimited fast travel. Wouldn't that be satisfying? So, let's get out of here, and, with our fast travel pack that we just bought, get out of here! Man, I wish this was Forbidden West right now, where you can fast travel for free from any campfire. And where you also have loading screens that are like 2 seconds long if you're playing on the PlayStation 5 version. That too is also pretty sweet about the sequel. Yeah, well, so nobody's here and there's no one for me to really interact with. Perhaps I should be more quiet during a loading screen so that then I can actually, like I said earlier, take a breather for a little bit, stop myself from exhaustion. Extreme, I should say. I almost said exposure, but fortunately for me, I don't have anything to expose, so I can't go ahead and expose myself for stuff that I have nothing to expose with. Like, what is there to expose? Nothing! That's what. So by me repeating it and saying it several times over and over again, I'm not sure I'm really convincing anyone of that there fact. So perhaps, like I said earlier, this is just one of those moments where, shut up, I take a breather, and I stop exhausting myself with all this needless repetition. Yeah, that was me getting bored of myself. Yeah, the game doesn't seem to want to be consistent as to where it's directing me right now. It's really something, is what it is. And I love it. I love not knowing where I'm going. Wish the game would do that to me more often. Have a lack of guidance. The less I know where I'm going, the better. Okay, so I've returned here and I have people to be speaking with. Notably this guy.
Alana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your...
Hello there, Pain
Greetings,
Alpha Enjoyer.
Sunhawk.
Welcome to the stream. I really appreciate you stopping on by, as always. I'm doing almighty fine today, my friend. Was meant to do a little painting, but it started raining, and so naturally, water and the specific paint I'm using do not mix, and I was unable to unfortunately take advantage of that opportunity. I'll get paid for it another day though, so I suppose it was a blessing in disguise, because it meant I got to stay indoors all day and play video games because of the rain, including this one, and this one's a blast.
The word of the Sun King is indeed law.
Also, I love the fact that this is supposed to be like ancient times, medieval at best, you know, primitive tribes and all that, and yet they still have the invention of lipstick. Granted, makeup has been around for a very long time. I don't think it's quite been around since times as primitive as portrayed on screen, should we say. Granted, this is a future world where life has had a do-over, you could say. So they're thousands of years after us, after we've all died out. This is what we get. So I suppose in their remnants of the old world they could find lipstick left over from us thousands of years back, but does lipstick have a 1,000-year long expiry date? I don't think it does. So yeah, she's a hardened battle warrior, but in the midst of the battlefield she still has time to pop on all that lipstick right there. Gotta love it.
Why do you hunt down a Thunderjaw?
I can't wait until the Elden Ring stream. Lots of people seem pumped about that game. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming it though. I don't fare well with difficulty or raging, and so those things all combined into a singular stream is just asking for trouble, shall we say. Besides, why do you want to see me stream Elden Ring when instead there are literally like thousands of other streamers better than me who've done so already? Okay, so is this the Thunderjaw site? No, this is a Stormbird site. Okay, let's get to it. Shit, I can't fast travel because I have no rich meat! Yay! Okay, we'll go to the Thunderjaw one first and see what kind of rich meat we can pick up along this route, and I'll just have to rely on my mount, I suppose. Then again, I don't mind exploring for richness, for beauty, and the sheer amount of detail within this world, so hey, it could be worse. I could be traversing through a world I have no care about, like Days Gone. So instead, I get to traverse an absolutely gorgeous world that I love. I'm saying that about Days Gone as if I don't like the game. I do like the game. It just doesn't live up to most of other PlayStation's exclusives. Oh, by most I mean all of them. It's probably my least favourite of all PlayStation exclusives, which I suppose that kind of goes to show you that if you can have a game as strong as Days Gone and it can still be one of the weak of the PlayStation exclusives, that goes to show you how good all the PlayStation exclusives tend to get. You could always mute your mic in case you rage. Also, Elden Ring is like a toxic relationship. You get hurt, but you love the game. I'm not sure that's how loving games works, my friend, but I might give it a try. I'd just rather do that in my own time, in all honesty, especially since it's one of those games where I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, and people will get frustrated at me for doing everything wrong or not doing it the right way, and then when I complain about the game, it'll be either, you know, rather than people helping me out and giving me a reason to fall in love with the game, instead, you know, first of all, they're insulting how bad I am at the game, because that's inevitable. I am bad at video games, for Pete's sake. But second of all, you know, they'll just be saying, just get better at the game. And I'm asking them, how do I get better at the game? And they don't tell me how to get better at the game, they just tell me to get better at the game. Yeah, when I'm asking them, oh, where do I go? What do I do? Watch a guide. Watch a guide in the middle of a stream? How fucking sad is that? So... yeah, games like that aren't fun with an audience. Sometimes. If I do stream games, I have at least beaten the game once beforehand, so I don't go into them completely blind. And Elden Ring is a huge game, so would I want to do it twice? I don't know. I don't even own the game, and I haven't played through it once yet. Okay, here we go. We're slowly but surely making our way to the Thunderjaw site. Let's do this thing. Okay, what's he weak to? Fire? Alright, so let's find out. Tear? Well, we don't care about the cannon, we care about the body, which, you know, its strength is lightning, so just don't use lightning and we'll be fine. We'll use ice though. Brittle will make it tear apart more easily, and that seems to be its main weakness. Anything that tears its armor apart. Now you stay still so I can, yeah, freeze you up just like that, baby. Yeah, zooming it in whilst all this grass is around did not turn out to be the wisest play right there. Oh boy, watch out whilst he charges. Don't want to get hit by none of that, man. We get it, Aloy. You're ripping this machine apart. No need to laugh about it. Okay, cool. That's gone. Now we just need to get its other turrets. Watch out for its charge. Which, as always, is easier said than done. Okay, now we're going to ice it up all over again. I'll read your tip about playing the game later on there, Pain you to enjoy. At the moment I'm kind of busy trying not to die against this huge ass Thunderjaw, which is, might I remind you, a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex with 60 guns on it, and I have nothing to fight it with besides bow and arrow and several other primitive type weapons, so yeah, concentration would definitely be glorious right now, especially when I'm running out of resources. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to up our resources game before we take on that Stormbird. Also, floating cannon! That is awesome. I repeat, we have ourselves a floating cannon on our hands. That is pretty sweet, not going to lie right now. Yeah, there we go. That's the machine taken down. But we still need to gather a trophy from it. Boom, under thank you very much. Here is my tip. If you play the game for game checkpoints, show you with a yellow line where the story's bosses are. Besides that, just explore every inch of the map you can. Say, I definitely will get around to playing Elden Ring at some point when A, I'm paid, and B, it goes on sale. So, yeah, I can really get bang for my buck with that one. But whether or not I'll stream it is yet to be seen. Can I survive this jump? Yes. Yes, I can. Should I have made the jump anyway? That leap of faith? No. No, I should not have done it. Okay, so how's our Metal Shard game looking? A lot better now that we took down that Thunderjaw. You know, killing them things tend to give you plenty of Metal Shards to work with. Oh, speaking of Metal Shards, we could hypothetically take down all those machines down there, get some more of them. But what I really want to be on the lookout for is animals, because they can get me rich meat and stuff. Fine, Mount. If you don't want to go down there, then I will. I'm not worried about no fall. See, totally fine. Oh, there's a rabbit there, so we'll take you out. That's if I can actually aim straight. Got it! Oh, no wonder why I can't pick up any more rich meat. Our resources are full. Okay, let's just drop something in. We'll drop for Luminous Braid and we'll dismantle it because that'll give us at least metal shards when we get rid of it. So yeah, let's pick that rich meat back up. Sweet, now we have it. Okay, here comes a boar. Boom. And then we'll finish off with a melee attack. Or not. Had some rich meat too. Sweet, we can definitely get ourselves plenty of fast travel resources for next time we see ourselves a merchant, because we got even more rich meat right there. And that, my friends, we love to see. Let's take down these guys.
That hurt it.
Stay still so I can shoot you. Yes, that's more like it. Sweet. Boom. Okay, Lancehorn, Watcher, Metal Vessel. Let's kill this guy with melee so that then I can save my resources. Boom! Just like that, we're getting DOS metal shards, whilst having not expended any on our resources whatsoever. Okay, let's grab ourselves some of this, see what other animals are around. We have a rabbit right there to tag. Yes, come back here. Boom! Got him. Oh, but that's fatty meat, and that's not what we're after now, is it? Okay, there's another rabbit. Won't be a rabbit for much longer though, because it'll be wildlife kill. Is what it'll be. Not a rabbit, though unfortunately that rabbit didn't give us no rich meat. Very sad, I know. Okay, you're dead. Gonna grab all that. They get too many metal shards from it, but for lack of metal shards doesn't really matter, given that we didn't expend any metal shards and kill the damn thing because it was completely melee based. Okay, let's grab some of that, and let's see about you. You have some rich meat, thank you very much. So yeah, we're going to, rather than slowly continue to make our way towards the Stormbird site, let's instead call in our mount and get there twice as quickly. Yeah, that's what we love to see. Man, so far this has been quite an hour of this here 14th episode of the series. We definitely will get back into some more Frozen Wilds excitement once we're done with everything from the lodge. Really give a nice big buff to our percentage marker for this portion of the game, because we want those triple digits, baby. No more, no less. Well, we can't exactly get more than 100%, because by definition 100% is the highest you can get. Okay, I was going to pick up that plant, but then only just now am I realising that my medical supplies are maxed out, so we couldn't have grabbed the resources even had I tried, so we jumped off the mount for no good reason whatsoever. Yeah, it's just typical luck on my behalf. Anyway, this guy's a stalker, but we can run straight into him. It's not going to do much damage, but it kind of rubs in his face how unimportant he is to us, so you know what, we'll take it. Okay, speaking of charging into things, I was about to charge into that guy, but the game said no.
Another one down.
Okay, now let's kill it. My mount seems to have the same idea. Boom! Got him! Okay, we'll be looting that and then heading further and closer towards this here Stormbird. Speaking of Stormbirds, we seem to have a charger and one of them. Okay, luckily for us the charger is going to be no more soon enough. Like that. Oh boy! I need my shock resist. Where are you? Boom! There we are, that's better. Okay, let's give a buff to our health then. We're gonna need it. Boy, this guy is fucking terrifying. Stop hitting me, it's rude. Okay, that's it. Take this ice. Okay, there we go. This is getting it slowly but surely. Okay, let's craft ourselves up some of them. Take down this guy because all he's going to take is one of these. Then he's going to be very easy with my arrows. Boom! Told you so. What's not so easy is this fucking Stormbird still. Yeah, this guy's giving me a run for my money over here. I mean, it is a Stormbird for Pete's sake. It's like a Thunderjaw with just as many guns and attacks, but it flies in the air, so you don't really get much more challenge than that now, do you? Oh, the game didn't let me critical strike with that. That's very unfortunate. I would have loved that extra damage. Don't hit me! It's awfully rude, old chap. What do you know, the Stormbird is doing the Stormbirdie things. Who has seen that one coming? Now when can I clip its wings so it's grounded? Unfortunately you can't quite tear off the wings on these things, but you can just about every other component. Or maybe you can tear off its wings and I just don't know about it because I'm not good enough at pushing the B good at video game button for that. I seem to be doing just fine though. He's about dead, give or take a few more shots, which I'm not even going to bother wasting my heavy ammo on, or any ammo whatsoever, because he's no longer nearly dead, he just is dead. End of story. That's how it works. I don't create the rules, I just reinforce them. Okay, now apparently we've came across some people who don't like us very much. Okay, shoot him in the head, shoot this one in the head, sweet. And shoot this one in the head. Well, not quite in the head, but you know what, that'll do, because that's going to set us up for a melee attack quite nice, and then we're going to not be able to loot that guy because we're already full up on our potions, so let us... Well, apparently this campfire hasn't been discovered yet. Oh, but now it has, because I'm awesome like that. Okay, let's quick save here. Boom. Then let's filter in some merchants so I can find one of them and finally get some of these fast travel packs sorted out. Okay, sweet. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere in the wake of fast travel kits. I do want to hunt down some wildlife creatures along the way, see what, if we can acquire some more rich meat. Okay, that guy's dead, and rich meat they have for us. Sweet. We can now get 5 fast travel packs from this here merchant, should we feel like it. The other opponent we tagged was ways back there, so I can't be asked to turn around at this point. Besides, 5 travel packs should be enough, and it should be all that we need. That would be nice if we could pick up some fox skin and get the ultimate fast travel kit.
Still get the upper hand.
So that begs the question, are any foxes around? We got a boar and not much else, so let's finish off that guy and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, there's that guy dealt with. Sweet. No rich meat unfortunately, but here is that merchant. Fan-frickin-tastic. Oh, my resources satchel is still full. So, how about now that we have all these resources, perfect for trading with merchants or selling for metal shards, we do exactly just that and sell them for metal shards and trade them with merchants, and then that'll definitely free up more space for our resources inventory. Anything used for crafting ammunition and stuff we'll hold on to, but anything that's literally got the sole purpose of being sold for metal shards or traded with merchants, well, as you can tell, that's precisely what we're doing, and let's sell multiple of these. Man, our metal shards are increasing rapidly. I should have held on to that, actually, because that could be used for crafting, but never mind. Here we go, getting rid of all that. Slag shine glass, yep, and then this here, machine core, watcher heart. Not that watcher hearts are hard to come across, given that watchers are nice and easy kills. Okay, there goes for Thunderjaw lens, for Stormbird lens, every other form of lens. And now we have plenty of capacity. Let's go on ahead without further ado and craft up some of these. There we go, good to see. And now we can, at long last, fast travel, baby! 1 hour in, it's about damn time. Let me check up on CX to see how much Elden Ring is being sold for these days. If it's got a good enough price tag, I might consider picking it up soon. So the PlayStation 4 version is at £50 still. Yeah, definitely waiting on that to drop itself a good bit first. But anyway, speaking of things I'm waiting for, not only am I waiting for Elden Ring sales to pop up, but as I'm also waiting for this loading screen to finish so the game itself can pop up, that it seems to be loading all the time. Man, do I spend more of this stream in loading screens or more of this time in the stream playing the video game? You could definitely argue that either of those things are neck and neck at the moment, battling out for screen time. Which is why I sure hope you guys like the loading screens, because you have been seeing a lot of them. Oh, I love this music right now. This music is so good.
Maybe upstairs. No Assis either. Maybe Ligon knows where they are.
This is pretty bizarre. Let's be scanning this whilst we're back here. Can't believe I forgot to scan legendary hunts until this moment in time. It's about time we got around to that. Anyway, what else do we have here? Oh, we have that thing. That's a supply crate. Actually, why the hell not grab it? I keep accidentally toggling for focus right there. But yeah, that supply crate, where was it? Because you can't go much wrong with extra supplies now, can you? Once obviously I can find it, that is. Or, you know, maybe I can't find it, maybe that's just asking for too much. Okay, so for now let's just talk with Ligon. Interesting name for a very interesting character, shall we put it. His facial marks are all over the place, and I do admire attention to detail in all perfect honesty.
And had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Delana did as well. Though I saw some outlanders follow after her.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhanded to get the kill. Where have they gone? I have to help if I can.
You might be right.
Yes, these people very, very foolish they've been.
Better hurry.
Your typical Scardas enjoyer. Hello, welcome to the stream. I really appreciate you stopping on by for something that isn't Scardas related. That's a great amount of dedication and support you've shown me today, so that is why I have the utmost appreciation towards you. And now, that being said, let us show this on the map and head out to find Tenalia. Which is just a fun name to say out loud. Come on, say it with me, guys. Tenalia. Now that is a fun name, alright. Yes, we got to see double enjoys in the chat. I almost thought for a moment that Pinata Enjoyer wasn't here, but I'll have to eventually at one point when I'm done with the Horizon series. That'll be this and Forbidden West. When I'm done with both of them, I will have to create a poll, see what you guys want to see me stream next. Because I know a lot of you want to see me stream Spider-Man as well. I, for one, would not mind streaming Spider-Man because I love that game. And its sequel is supposed to be coming out next year, I believe. So that's pretty hype. That is until they ever inevitably delay it. If only I got a nickel for every single time a game I was most anticipating got delayed. Wow, man, these rocks are beating out over my arrows right now. For Rabbit, it's taking advantage of just how dumpster broken rocks are in this game. For Rabbit, it knows! It knows! yeah, if everything goes well, hopefully that game shall indeed be coming out next year. For now though, let's focus on finding Tenali and hopefully killing this huge ass machine.
That sounds like her.
Oh no, it's not machines we got to worry about. We have these very inobservant outlanders first, and then we'll have machines. No, don't kill me, that'd be rude if you did such a thing. Anyway, let's get back to the more powerful ones. Now that we're definitely not short of metal shards. Boom, hit him right in the face. You know what, that's fine, I didn't want to hit that guy anyway. Especially since that's what I got my melee attacks for. Oh man, that would have been such a cool kill as well. Unfortunately, a cool kill was too much to ask for. Okay, bring in the strong attack and the critical hit straight afterwards from the stunnage. Oh, we love ourselves a good bit of stunnage. Now those angles just got a bit awkward right there. But that headshot kind of took away the awkwardness. Finally, I pushed the Be Good at Video Game button. Then again, who needs that button when Tanara's around? She's actually pulling her weight this time around rather than just observing the battle from a distance. She's doing something! Now that's convenienceness at its finest.
Thank you.
What's also convenient is that I didn't glitch out of the game and was able to speak with this here NPC.
Where's Assis now?
Wasn't God of War Ragnarok delayed? It was. Originally it was supposed to be coming out early this year. I think now it's supposed to be coming out later this year, around November time, but I wouldn't put it past them if they delayed it again. No, they've probably already delayed it, which is not to my knowledge. You know, they might have delayed it into 2023 without me knowing about it. I'm not perfect when it comes to keeping up with news about delayed games and all that, but in all honesty, they can take 20 years to make Ragnarok for all I care. I know the game is going to be good, there's no doubt in my mind. But if they rush the game, then it has every potential to be bad. If they take their time with it, you know, I'd rather have a delayed game and a good game than a rushed game and a bad game. And that's what I'm hoping for out of Ragnarok. I'd rather wait 20 years, because I know in those 20 years they can make something incredible with it. Anyway, we have a track that needs highlighting, so let's get to it. I was nowhere near the actual track with my focus, but it picked up regardless, so we'll take it. You know what, that's what the trees get for being in the way. Like, they get what they fucking deserve. If they didn't want to be destroyed, then they shouldn't have been in the way. It's as simple as that. Oh boy, that's a big fella. But Jonathan Bin, welcome to the stream. I really appreciate stopping by as always, my friend. My day is going just fine. It's gonna go even more fine once I take down this Thunderjaw right now. He should be dead. Oh, he is very dead.
Was holding his own.
Yeah, you spoke a bit too soon there, eh, Largo?
Work cut out for us.
Nah, how hard could it be? Stop exaggerating. This thing is going to be a piece of cake. I mean, it's just a Thunderjaw, just bigger, stronger, harder. You know, no big deal, eh? Wow, that was not what I intended to do. Oh no shit, that's what those things are, disc launchers. So you saw that one coming in. Okay, let's shoot its guns off, then we can use its guns against it, and that's always very satisfying. Well, there's its gun. Yes! So much destruction! That was satisfying. That was about as satisfied as you get in all perfect honesty. Okay, let's just craft some more of these and then bring back our ice. The more brittle this guy is, the Okay, here we go. Now we're getting him, folks. Oh yes, we are getting him all right. Kick it up with a big ass laser split gun thingamabob, which is definitely just good enough as is. We're gonna stick with that. Okay, sweet. Let's kill this guy with a critical strike, or you know, or not. I guess. You know what's fun? Nothing more satisfying than killing a Thunderjaw with a melee attack. So apparently we melee attacked his foot and it killed. Makes sense. That's like Super Mario Maker 2 hitboxes all over again, and I fucking love it.
We make a great team.
And now?
Wait, Magnoid did a food fight lock? Oh, and I missed it! That sounds legendary! Unfortunately, I didn't see the massacre, but that must have been entertaining at least. Some people don't get that by delaying a game, it's to polish and try to fix the game as much as possible before being launched. Nintendo stocks went down on price after Breath of the Wild was delayed. Oh dear. Yeah, just how bad was the food fight stream. You've got to fill me in on all the details, and man, these things could be very useful. So how about we get rid of some of the modifications currently in our inventory? Anything green or lower we'll just get rid of. Or blue or lower, I should say, because blue is rare, green is uncommon. So we're definitely getting rid of the green ones and the blue ones on top of it. Yeah, the only thing we're interested in is stuff that is purple. Oh yeah. Mike has been doing a food fight lock for weeks. Oh dear, how did I miss it? And this was the third part of this stream. Wow. I don't think I have notifications on for Mike Annoyed. I'm guilty as charged. I should probably change that, so I don't miss no food fight streams from now on. For pinnacle of Skyrim's content here on YouTube. Anyway, by some miracle, this guy isn't dead. At least not yet.
Talana, he's still alive.
Out of the way, Nora. Filth.
You're done.
Yes,
Lodge
please.
finally
After that
freed
comment,
you.
I'd happily put my spear straight through him. The bastard.
Times.
I don't say that with hatred, by the way. Bastard is just a
Along
funny
with
word,
my
so I
father's
use it,
memory.
throwing it around as an insult regularly for comedic effect. Bastard!
I should have
So let's say that yesterday he was facing levels from Future of Skylands to Lair of Golden Queen. Yeah, those levels kind of speak for themselves, no wonder why it was a massacre. Yes! He's dead! So he did blink, so if you blink, surely you're alive still. Regardless, I'm glad to see him not so much alive anymore, because he got what he fucking deserved, in the words of Mighty Joker.
Okay then.
I've been so happy to see an MTC kind of die before, as if he actually died. Like I said, there was a blink at the end there. I don't want to feel hopeful for this guy. Teabag his body. There you go, there's your teabag. It's even more insulting as Aloy that's doing the teabagging right now. But yeah, he deserved every part of this. Congratulations on the 46 comments there, Aiden. I hope you continue to improve, my friend. And Mike Noid was planning on doing the Chaos fight yesterday, but after facing Golden Queen, he was mentally done and decided to do Chaos and maybe the Ford Butcher packs in a part 4. Well, he does have an army of food fights, so surely there's enough of the characters remaining. Like, he must have, what, 500 left? Even if he killed off 500 more. Anyway, we have to return to a Hunter's Lodge, so you know what that means it's time for? It's time for some fast traveling. Oh yeah. And I hope the teabagging of his body was meeting to your satisfaction. I know I've one enjoyed it. I think he has lost 145 if I counted right. Wow, and I thought I was bad at video games. I mean, I am bad at video games, but still, I could not lose 145 food fights. In fact, I managed to one-shot Chaos with Food Fight. Well, not one-shot him. After I lost Torch in the core inversion log for Skarner's Trap Team. This was on hard difficulty and Torch wasn't fully upgraded, but after I lost Torch, Food Fight got through the rest of the Chaos battle, all by his lonesome. So yeah, my Food Fight can hold his own. Practically one-shot Chaos on hard difficulty, though that doesn't come close to living up to Nightmare difficulty, so I should really shut up whilst I'm ahead, not that I was ever ahead to begin with. And I have one-shot Golden Queen on hard before, whether you believe it or not. Just go back and check out the core inversion log. That's my proof. You're welcome. It seems undoable for me now, but there was once upon a time where I could one-shot Golden Queen on hard difficulty. On Nightmare mode, though, in my dreams, yeah. Oh, he's on Nightmare mode. Fair enough. That would explain the massacre then. Like Golden Queen in Nightmare mode, you need basically double a Skarner's army. A single Skarner's army is not good enough for her in Nightmare mode. You need double that. Ooh, this needs scanning. Scan the scanny thing that needs scanning with my scanny things that scans things. Were we just making an announcement to, like, literally no one? There's 2 people in this entire building, mate. What was that? Wow, what a great way to honour such a fine soul.
You made this possible, Aloy. Thank you.
Also, the level 1 food fights wouldn't have helped if anything. That being said, see ya!
Well,
Goodbye now!
I should get going.
Thank you, Aloy. May you always take your prey.
Okay, so let's see what further side quests we have. So there's the Forge of Winter, Weapons of the Lodge, which is one we're going to do a later date. As for errands, these are all like upgrading pouches and all that. Fox skin, fishbone. Oh, I can craft the item, hey? Where can I do that? Inventory? Or is that in skills or crafting, I'd assume, to be honest. Oh shit, I can craft fast travel packs from here? Why have I been worried about merchants the whole time? Oh, that's a lot better. Now we are stocked, fellas. We are stocked. And then we can upgrade this. Sweet. How have I completely forgot about this sub-menu altogether? Wow, I have pulled off a big oof right there. Anyway, what else do we have? I believe all of these are pretty much done. Except for these. Well, those have been done. And then that's the one we'll return to at a later date. Cauldrons are done. Corrupted zones are done. Tutorials we have no worries about. So, yeah. Let's return to this then on our map. Is this the closest place we can go to get to it? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. Let's do it. I will say you didn't lose a single food fight for Operation Troll Rocket Steel, where you killed Crypt King. Do you have to remind me of his kryptonite? Besides, that guy came out of nowhere. I have every excuse under the book for that battle, because this here is what happened. First of all, there was a flash of white light from my PlayStation glitching out, which blinded me, so I had to cover my eyes whilst I was just in tears from a raw exposure to pure light right now. So being blinded for 5 seconds, then the kryptonite showed up. I dare not even speak its name, because it just kind of like, it gave me one projectile, but one projectile wasn't nearly enough. It just kept on, kept on, kept on. I had no invincibility. I had no chance of moving either, because it trapped me in place, because the game glitched out. Not only did it give me that bright light, but also Crypt King stopped moving. And did I also mention that my little brother was in the room with me? So I gave him a controller for 5 seconds whilst I rubbed down my eyes, making sure I didn't permanently become blind, and he managed to somehow in those 5 seconds miserably fail with one of the greatest Skarders. So if not for the combination of glitches and blindliness and little brothers, I'm sure I would have been just fine. Okay, that was 100% and totally what happened. Why would I be lying to you about this? I have nothing to gain. My favourite game of all time is Scarlet's Trap Team. It's, you know, the best game ever made in my personal opinion, let alone the best Scarlet's game. And hey, you asked me about my favourite game, not what I think the best game is, because there's a difference between my favourite game and what I think the best game ever made is, because you don't need to be the best game ever made to be someone's favourite game. The best game ever made has to be The Witcher 3, just because the craft behind that game is unparalleled, and a game hasn't came close to how well made that one is. Yeah, Stupefied is my younger brother, so he's the one who got Crypt King killed, and could you blame him? I mean, he was going against Kryptonite, for Pete's sake. The living embodiment of Kryptonite is that fucking Trolling Thunder. Exactly, Trolling Thunder, hardest enemy by miles. Like, that eyeball dragon wishes it was as tough as Trolling Thunder. My god, do I ever just shut up! Why am I asking to be jinxed? What did I do to myself to deserve this? Oh, Trap Team is incredibly fun and amazing. I couldn't give you more there, Aiden.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Well, I hope your voting link for Stupefied Season 2 is going well there, Stupefied. I really appreciate you stopping by the stream, my man. You guys might not get another iconic signature Ignite scream this stream. We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure it's going to be a glorious stream regardless. Oh, don't we all just love ourselves a good old dumb luck from here on there? And ooh, I have people to be talking with, as well as things to collect. Yes, please.
It's a figure of... must have been an ancient animal.
Okay, let's start by speaking to Aratok, and then we can go back to Cyan. Man, Aratok and Cyan are just fucking cool ass names, mate. Who wouldn't want to say out loud Aratak? Because that's just a fun thing to say, bro. That is, oh, can't get over how fun this guy's name is. I wish my name was as cool as this guy's name. It's just such a legendary name, to say the least. I could say more, I'm just not, which is why the least is being said all the same. And 55 votes. Not bad, to be honest. Not bad at all. Do I want to be famous? Well, I'll just live out my life, and if I somehow become famous along the road, then that's a bonus. I'm not going to hate being famous. Maybe. I don't know. It's not my prime hope in life. I mean, you're right, I do have a lot of subscribers, and I appreciate it every single day how I have several thousands of you who subscribe, who find my content worthy of such a thing, and it's truly humbling. So I can't thank you enough in that department. What should we go for, guys? Should we go for the intellectual, for confrontational, or the compassionate? Ever thought of using a fake name for YouTube instead of using your real name, Igknightthefire? Nah, I think my real name, which is Igknightthefire, was just so awesome, so I used it for YouTube because it's so awesome. Okay, we've got one vote for confrontational, and you know what, I can't be asked to wait for more, so if you guys had something else to say, then too bad, because Stupefied literally beat you to it with his own confrontational skills.
The Karja never broke her. Only made her stronger.
So it wasn't your failure. It was her decision.
They always said I had an unshakable will. But Arrayas...
I mean, maybe I should use a fake name for my YouTube rather than everybody getting to learn about my real name, which is Igknightthefire, but oh well. Now that everybody knows my real name is Igknightthefire, there's no more harm to it that could ultimately be done, really.
For so long she told me. If only you could have heard it, bro.
Besides, fake names on YouTube are overrated anyway.
There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, Warwick can't follow. Besides, they'd already had a chieftain before me.
Yeah, same. I don't care that my real name is Hypno.
Wise
I kind of gathered that.
path we
Like,
should-
Hypno, Sniper's the middle name, and your surname is 2003. You gotta love that. There's no greater surname out there than 2003, mate. It was a good year too, so
Fire
it'll
cause.
give people good reminiscence
Extracting them from Song's Edge.
of that fine time, I
No
guess.
doubt. You're practically Banuk.
And look at 2003. That was before, like,
Time to talk to Simon.
that was before the Nintendo Wii. That was before PlayStation 3. That was before Xbox 360 for Pete's sake. That was before so many like things that basically shaped my childhood. And yet, I still call it a quote-unquote good year. So here we are. I mean, it has to be a good year if it's in Hypno Sniper's name. Couldn't possibly be a bad year otherwise. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that you are older than me, but here you are.
I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility.
I mean, I might be older than the Nintendo Wii, but the Nintendo GameCube is older than me, so... Yeah, take that GameCube, you old piece of cubeness. I don't know, I can't install the GameCube, okay? It's just too good a console. Let's not forget that the GameCube of its generation was actually the most powerful console. That's right, Nintendo, one generation, actually had the highest specs. And they didn't even win that generation, so that goes to show how important specs are in the end. The PlayStation 2 won its generation, and it wasn't even close to being the most powerful console of that bunch. Then the Nintendo Wii won its generation, again, not even close to being as powerful as the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. The only generation where the most powerful console actually won was when the PS4 won its generation, and even then, like after remodels and re-releases, the Xbox One X was more powerful than PlayStation 4 Pro. It was just that when both the consoles initially came out, the PS4 was slightly more powerful. So yeah, that is literally for proof that specs aren't everything, and now we have even more options. So what we're going to do, we're going to do confrontational, intellectual, or compassionate. You was going to be Rhino Dude. Why don't you just go with that? That's a way cooler name. Who would want to be Stir-Fied when you can be Rhino Dude instead? Far superior name. You should be ashamed. You should go and you should change that name right now. You should do that whilst I'm picking confrontational on your behalf.
That you're not any kind of spirit. It's the only way they can start to learn about...
Funny thing, everyone in Mike's stream thought Wolfgang would be harder than Golden Queen, but they were so wrong.
Not in any way that matters.
Oh. Yeah, I actually lost characters to Wolfgang in my Corn version lock. In fact, I think I lost both my undead characters to him in Corn version lock. But Golden Queen, we got to fight her with Cobra Kadabra, and we know how good Cobra Kadabra is, so he one-shot Golden Queen on hard, no problem, no questions asked. It wasn't even close. It was so one-sided, that battle right there. Okay, so we've got plenty of rewards right now. How about quests? So we ran out of quests for Frozen Wilds. Oh, no, we got Thunder Jaws to kill, so... Yep. We can start with some of these out here then. Oh, wait, no, we didn't even activate the quest. My bad. Okay, let's get back into this. Activate it, and then show the map. Sweet. Okay. Let's get out of here. Man, that's a lot of fire calls for us to kill. Not gonna lie, pretty satisfying to see so many deaths by Golden Queen. You should clip that. By the way, you one-shot Golden Queen with Fling Kong, not Cobra Kadabra. What, in my current version lock? No, I did it with Cobra Kadabra, didn't I? I know I did a stream once with all the Trap Team cores, but for my current version lock, I'm pretty sure Cobra Kadabra did it. I don't know, sometimes I can't remember my own videos for the life of me, so for all I know, Hypno Sniper's right. If you want, Ignite, I could show you concept stuff for Rhino, dude. No, that's no compensation. You change your name or else I will forever be disappointed and my day is ruined. Why are you running? That's a good question actually. Why am I running? You could make a whole like story out of that one question alone, because all what a good story takes is a good question to kick it into gear, and then you just continue with a story from there. Anyway, these are fire claws, so they are once again going to be weak to frost over here. You have a secret channel called Rhino, dude? Okay, that is compensation. Now he just needs to upload for it and all is forgiven. Just one video, even if it's just 2 seconds, being like, are you happy now, Ignite? Because then I will be very happy. So the answer to that question will be yes. Yes, I am. How are you not frozen? Freeze, literally, thank you. Once again, very useful camera angle here, game. Much appreciated. What would I do without you, right? Oh boy, I'm getting hit here. I should probably avoid that. Yeah, that would be wise, you'd think. Ah! Ouch. Big pain. Oh boy, there's another one. Oh wow, no, you're actually right. It's Cobra Cadabra. Oh my god, imagine Ignite being right about something for once. That's an anomaly. Did you have to show up? I mean, no, he didn't, but he did so anyway. Very annoying. Okay, let's craft some more arrows. Sweet. Continue to heal this guy off some more. Boom, boom, shake the room. That guy's out of here. Now we go back to the ice size, baby. Okay, sweet. Ice him up some more. Yeah, that's it. We really want to get him. Okay, let's get some arrows, and Victor is here! What's up? Welcome to the stream, my man. I really appreciate you stopping on by. Amazing to see you as always. And you, for you, it's amazing to see my absolute failure as always. Very comedic. As if you love watching video game fails like this one right here and now. The idea is not to get hit, and yet here I am getting hit anyway. So Victor, believe it or not, I actually got something right for once. I was telling Hypno Sniper about how I one-shot Golden Queen on hard difficulty with Cobra Cadabra. And I was right, it was Cobra Cadabra I did it with. I'm well proud of that. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna milk the hell out of this achievement. You know, I'm gonna not shut up about it. I got something right. Boom. Not gonna hear the end of that from me. Not ever. Yeah, Mike and I had been massacred by Golden Queen the other day. That's what brought up the conversation of Golden Queen in the first place. Granted, Golden Queen probably has like the biggest difficulty spike from hard to nightmare of any boss in that game. Like the amount they upped the difficulty for that one boss between the two settings is ridiculous. At least in my opinion. Not that my opinion ever means anything. Oh yeah, Flame Slinger definitely good. Let's be honest here. Just give him some ice arrows and he's set. Okay, let's hit its butt. That's what we want. That was a lot of butt shots. We love the butt shots. Boom! Take that, butt! Oh, now he's healing himself up, or firing himself up even. Yes, we needed that. Okay, let's up our ammo again then. So much fire in the house! There we are, there's our first of many. What name is Chad? Chad has its connotations within culture. It's very much a slang type word, so you'd have to look it up on Google. Exactly, Stu is wrong, because that's how opinions work. Man, I could have wrote out that quote better if I wrote it out myself. And look at all this snow, the game is so pretty. Anyway, I really need to call in a mount. And also, let's see if we have any, like, inactive points. Oh yeah, like this one back here. So we want that. Do we have any other ones? Not back here, no. There definitely are other side quests in this area, in this part of the map. Unfortunately, though, I'm not doing a good job in finding them. Okay, now we pop. Yeah, that's it. Get back here, Charger. We're here at Nia's Rock. That's an interesting name for a settlement. Wow.
Getting too steep to ride.
If Clue's not coming back,
She'll be back. She never falters.
but if she has, then I'm the one who can throw a spear the farthest.
And I'm the one who can...
She doesn't falter, just reminds me of the surface pressure song from Encanto. Then again, it's not hard to remind me of Encanto songs because those things are still basically like written into my brain at this point. I've seen the film so many times, I've listened to the songs so many times, I'm ashamed of how well I know them. And hey, hating all bow people in the Skada games is
survive upon the glacier in the night.
big oof indeed, as Hypno Sniper put it. Some personal trauma with bow people. Lol. I do add the lol on the end to emphasise the fact that we are just joking around over here, but still, there are some very good bow Skadas, not just Flameslinger. Robo is exceptionally good, and Bo is most of the name. Plus, Robo is a character that you can't dislike, okay? He's too rare to dislike him. Yeah, I'm hopelessly addicted to the Encanto songs. Well, they are good songs. It's Disney's best animated film in years. Though I do have a soft spot for certain songs in Moana. What can I say except you're welcome? Anyway, we're going to do some fast traveling now that we actually have the kits for it. As I said earlier in the stream, Aiden, I have seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. I was going to go watch the 2016 reboot, but I got half an hour in and literally shut off the film from absolute boredom. Yeah, the film was terrible that I couldn't sit through the first 30 minutes of it. And the first two Ghostbusters, I unfortunately haven't got around to watching yet, so I definitely plan on changing that at some point. I wouldn't say I can't stand Blackout. I think Blackout's perfectly fine. I love his design. His figurine, for one, is one of the best Skadas ever. But his gameplay is lackluster for me. His power levels aren't nearly as great as other characters of his element, of the cores from Trap Team. And the fact that the character just isn't polished. Most of his attacks don't function correctly. They have terrible hitboxes, and they glitch out the game, making enemies invincible. Like, you play as Scardas to be invincible, not to make the enemies invincible. That's backwards thinking, right, huh? Just die. Thank you. Okay, that guy's dead. And now, where's that fire? Oh, you're not a fire claw. Okay, sweet, he's out. Okay, guys, I have found the fire claw. I've found him. I repeat, I have found him. Oh boy. Well, it's time to make my life a living nightmare. Stop hitting me! That's still just about as rude as it was earlier, and it was very rude earlier, so that's saying a lot. Oh no, I'm out of those resources, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're just gonna keep hitting that shoulder. Or at least do so for as long as we could. Somehow not get hit by that, we'll take it. Ow. Yeah, that wasn't my intention. Then again, why would I intend to do that, right? Oh, watch out for that. Bit too late to watch out for it, wasn't getting hit by it though. Quick watch out, there we are. I did some work, we'll take it. Okay, sweet, we managed to remove that piece of armor, and now what we gotta do is we gotta get out of here! Okay, where's his butt? There's his butt, we wanna hit his butt some more. Yeah, that's true. I don't think any area of Scardas really cares about realism, let alone the archery. I mean, come on, we're talking about the same character whose backstory is about him saving, what, a fairy from a pond, and he gets these magical boots to walk fast and leave a trail of fire behind him. Like, yeah, I don't think when creating Flameslinger they had realism in mind. The closest we have to a realistic Skander is Terrafin, and he fucking eats earth by burrowing under the ground, and is a living sentient shark, no matter the land, and he can't even swim, despite being, as I said earlier, a shark. Yet this is the most realistic Skander of them all. Wow, this guy has really got to stop hitting me. He's getting to a point where it's just incredibly uncalled for. Ouch! This is not okay. Especially my lack of ice resources part. And unfortunately this guy is incapable of sitting still and just dying, so I can't kill him very efficiently. Okay, where did he go? Out of sight, out of mind. If only, if only. Okay, watch out for that shit. The other rocks destroying that rock in place. The only thing that can destroy a rock that powerful is another rock. Anyway, I seem to be stuck downstream over here, so I should probably change that. That idiot lost track of me for a minute there. He just kind of hit the water and lost all recollection and memory of me. Okay, a few more hits to his weak point there. It should explode and hopefully deal some nasty damage to him, which is what we want exactly. Or, you know, that could also do the same thing. Bang! At long last, he's down and out of here. Oh yeah. Okay, so now what we want to do is speak with a merchant, which luckily is right there. That's convenient placement, that is. Those who suck at games are still gamers. No, by definition, gamers are good at games. That's how gamers work. I'm sorry to break it to you. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm not one to make up rules, I just reinforce them. So that being said, hello there, merchant, my friend. Oh wow, there's some good weapons here. We're going to buy you. We're not going to equip it though. At least not yet. So why I keep pressing to equip, I have no clue. Oh wow, we can get all of these. What kind of ammunition? Ooh, you have some very interesting ammunition. Yes, please, my friend. Yes, please. That feels awfully similar to the weapon I have already, but you know what? It's like my weapon, but better. I just need more blue gleam for that. Okay. That has the sole purpose of being sold metal shards, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to sell it for metal shards. Okay, what else do we have? Outfits. Wow, we have enough blue gleam for none of these, apparently. What else is there around here? Well, there's a sample box. We might as well buy that, because why not? It's a free sample box. Oh, I never claimed to be a gamer. Anyway, enjoy your shower, the Hypno Sniper. I hope you come out of it nice and refreshed for whatever it is you're doing next. And have a great rest of your day, my man. You definitely deserve it, as I pick up some chill water. Oh, yeah. Wait, is chill water what I was out of, or not? Because it would seem to be that I have plenty of chill water. I think it's vessels that I'm low on, so let's buy a bunch of these. Let's get up to 50. In fact, no, we can go above 50 because we have plenty of shards for it. So yeah, 75 will do. Oh, so it was metal vessels that I've short on. Well, luckily for me, I'm short on them and no more. Oh yeah, and then also whilst we're here, we might as well get some full healing potions, or regular healing potions for that matter. Okay, let's sell some more of these. Get rid of you. I realised that I kept pressing to sell multiple and then didn't actually sell multiple along the way. Mistakes were made. And it was a big oof, right? Anyway, now we have plenty more of these. Let's get back here and fill up on our inventory. Sweet. Okay, now of that, let us go back to the map and kill some more fire claws. Boy, do I love killing me some of these fire claws right now. At 1 hour 50 in, so we only have one final hour remaining. And hello there, Mike Annoyed and Rhino Dude. Welcome to the stream, fellas. Really appreciate you stopping by. I know for a fact Rhino Dude is stir-fied, and I love the name, so he's brought out this secret channel of his, and I could not be more satisfied by this. This is absolute glory. And speaking of glory, Mike Annoyed certainly is a welcome presence. And I heard about tales of your food fight massacre from the other day. I hope you have, you know, recovered from that physically and mentally, because that doesn't sound all too much fun. What's a secret? I only know of secrets, not secrets.
We have to stop meeting.
Wait to docs? What are we bringing doxers in this for? Just because doxers are superior to you doesn't mean you need to get all jealous about their higher tierness than you. If I was to make a tier list involving dox and stir-fied, we all know that dox would be higher, but he just really needs to get over it. Wait, is there two of them? Why is there two of them? That's true, there is no recovering from that. That is just a life-altering trauma is what that is. Man, all this shakiness is so shaky. Wow, I'm getting a lot of weak point hits in on here. Very satisfying. He's almost down to half health already. Okay, maybe two of these guys won't be too bad. Why would I say that? Why did I say that? Now that I've opened my mouth, I'm guaranteed to die. That's just what opening my mouth results in. So why the fuck I opened my mouth in the first place? I don't know. Okay, these folks have got to go. Time for me to waste my slowdown abilities on who knows what. Not for weak points of these creatures, I'll tell you that. Oh boy, but that guy blown up, and we love to see him all blown up. Yep, hashtag jinxed, alright. Don't know why I just wasted a full health potion there, but never mind. Okay, that guy's almost done for. There we are. There's the third of 5. And now this guy shall be joining his fellow robot here in the grave. Okay, you guys have got to go. Like, seriously, man, this is uncalled for and I hate it. I hate you, so die. Die, 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 die! Okay, let's heal up. Let's bring out some ice, because that seems to work most of the time. Again, why would I say that? I'm just asking for it. I'm living a conversation that Stir-Fied is definitely not having with himself right now, because Rhino Dude is not a secret hidden channel of Stir-Fied, 1000%. You know, these are two actual people having a full-on conversation with one another. It's going back and forth and all sorts. It's, as I said earlier, absolute hilarity. Oh, watch out for all of that, and then I didn't. Eh, what are you gonna do? Okay, we need more ice is what we need. This guy is kind of suplexing me right now. Who knew that he was such a wrestling fan? Okay, let's craft some of these. And now let's expose his weaknesses. There we go. Yeah, gather all that and then speak with the Master Aratak back here. Once again, a fun name to say.
The numbers are much depleted, thanks to you. We shall end this threat.
Exactly, Stirfied has no idea who the fuck Rhino Dude is. He's just a dude, a Rhino Dude at that.
Can listen, perhaps even learn.
Take care of each other, Hartok.
Farewell.
And hey, thanks for stopping by, Stirfied. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, my friend. You definitely deserve it. And hopefully I'll be seeing you for the next one. But hey, until the moment arises, peace! Oh, but for the rest of you, don't you worry about the stream coming to an end, because that's not going to be occurring for another hour yet. Or maybe half hour, depending on how I feel. I might do 2.5 hour long episodes now that we're running short on things to do, and I don't want to drag out the content to the point of extinction, content-wise. Because, hey, good content can become extinct too. Just about anything that's good can become extinct. That's what makes it good in the first place, I suppose. You know, the fact that things don't last forever. No such thing as a thing that lasts forever, really. Or at least someone's enjoyment of it doesn't last forever. You know, even if you have things like paintings that can be preserved, one single person cannot enjoy the same painting their entire life. They've got to have at least one moment of doubt in their minds about their love for said painting. So yeah, one way or another, everything dies out eventually. Oh boy, this is a lot of things that want to kill me right now. Okay, now that he's all frozen over, let's kill him. Okay, that one's dead. Ah, watch out for the fire claw. Have I scanned those guys yet? Tramplers. Apparently, yes, I have. Dude, can you not kill me when I'm trying to deal with a trampler over here? It's very rude. It's just one guy at a time. Get in line. Okay, now let's finish off this trampler and then we can focus in on the fire claw. Though the fire claw seems to have other ideas in mind for us. And now that trampler is trampling the dead trampler. Jeez, it's like tramplerception over here. Okay, thank God that's finally out of here. Let's heal up and then take the fight to that there fire claw. He had it come in. Ah, Rhino Dude, he's back again. Yeah, it's good to see you, my friend. Anyway, catapult! Oh, by catapult I mean slingshot, because that's what it fucking is. It's a slingshot. Remind me of good old Smith Boom all over again, it is. And hey, that's legendary Skarner, so I have no problems with that whatsoever. Yeah, you better get frozen over here from the beach. Okay, sweet, that's sorted. We'll continue with the stronger arrows whilst on fire, I guess. And he's not on fire in a good way, though that kind of goes without saying in all honesty, and yeah, I said it anyway. Okay, now let's put him on ice. You know, if we get doubts on ice, we have blades on ice, and lots of them too. There's so many blades in this thing. Like, geez, calm down with the blades much. I don't think one single entity needs that many blades. Then again, you could also argue that a single entity doesn't need as many rocks as Aloy has, and yet here we are. And rocks chunk blades any week because rocks are just so stupid powerful. Okay, yep, here we go. Let's continue hitting this shoulder piece. Oh, watch out for the fire, or at least attempt to anyway. Okay, here we are, craft some arrows, and hello! Welcome to the stream there, DJ. Really appreciate you stopping by, my friend, as we hopefully set the sky ablaze, but the keyword here is hopefully, because sometimes plans are easy said than done, especially when they involve this game and my skills at it. Okay, let's put them on ice once more. Take a rock to the face, because why not? As I was saying earlier, they are very powerful beings, but even Aloy surpasses for sheer might and overpowerness. That is rocks. That just goes to show how good Aloy is, if she's even better than that of the might of rocks. And there are a few things which can say that they have that might. Few things indeed, given just how powerful rocks are in the first place. That was true. In a matter of 5 seconds, all my mods just went night-night, and they seemed to no longer be with us. Are you kidding me? All I needed was one more hit, and now, just like that, all of my frost elemental has been removed. Oh, the torture, the pain. It's fine. I'll live it down. You'd hope, anyway. Look at this, guy's about done. He can't take more, much more even. And neither can I, in terms of my own commentary. It's annoying me how many things I'm butchering the pronunciation of right now, because speaking is hard. Okay, it looks like we have people to be speaking with then, now that we're out of the forge, and he's not too far away, so we might as well just get a mount called over, because a loading screen will take just as long as running down on a mount would, mind you. Just playing Imaginators while watching. Nice, that's some epic multitasking there, my friend. I hope you're enjoying that as much as I'm enjoying this game right now. This game is fun. Okay, sweet. We could gather up all of these plant-based supplies even. I'm just not going to. Rhino, dude. I mean, there is a Rhino Scarlet, but that being Frino. I know, Frino and Rhino. I wonder how many brain cells it took to come up with a name like that. It's like he's a fire Rhino. Frino. Yeah, like I said, a great many brain cells was put into the naming of that Scarlet. I'm sure that will restore your faith in humanity, knowing that they needed an entire team to name a fire Rhino Frino. They probably came up with a name by accident too. Someone was just speaking so incredibly fast that they wound up accidentally saying rather than fire Rhino Frino, and then people were like, wait a minute, that's a perfect name, give this man a raise, make sure Jerry gets his bonus this holiday season. Yeah, that's right, Jerry just named Frino, and it was by total accident too. He was too busy saying fire Rhino, he just kind of amalgamated words together. Anyway, where is this Naltuk fella? Nah, I actually named him. Oh, I see. Right, so it would appear we have a SCADA developer all the way back from 2011 with us here. Man, you must be one old dude, Rhino dude. So old. And, yeah, you're just old, okay? If you were a game developer in 2011 and you're just old now because that's how age works, it doesn't go back, only forwards. Ouch. Well, this is what you get for exposing yourself as a developer for SCADA Swap Force, even if you were, you know, 18 when developing for that game, which I doubt you were, but if you were, then that would still make you like 29 now, and that is so old. You're verging on 30s, mate.
My scouts have tracked them across the cut.
Don't need to call me old. Oh, we're a bit too late on that.
That's the last of the damon's work washed away.
We're a bit too late on that because I've gone and done it all already. It's not like I can go back and retract my statements, can I? I can't time travel and tell my past self to not have said that, which I said in the past.
I'm glad I could be a
First of all, if time traveling were a thing, then I still couldn't do that because that's not how time traveling works. Endgame just completely reinvented the wheel when it came to the time traveling lore. Anyway, those quests have been completed, but we do have other side ones, such as the Survivor. Okay, there's our closest campfire. Now let's get to it. Yes, I am the living embodiment of raw and utter confusion. Plus, I do really enjoy the subscription there, my man. And to answer my own question set up by the very title of this here stream, to hunt or to be hunted, I am definitely the hunter. Let's go. I mean, my lack of deaths and absolute raw skill at this game speaks for itself. How good I am at this game has nothing to do with the suit I'm currently wearing. That is dumb, stupid, broken, and that has nothing to do with the fact that I've had allies along the way. Just every single aid I could have had, I've had, and yet still I am claiming to be good at the video game, quote unquote. Yeah, that's going to come back to bite me in the ass for this last half an hour of the stream. I've made up my mind, and we're going to conclude it at the 2-hour 30 mark, because we are seriously running short of things to do in this game. If we just check out our progression over here, for main game we got 88, for Frozen Wilds we have 52, so maybe I have a little less progression than I was letting on, especially in the collectibles category. Like, geez, we still got 3 more animal figures and 7 more pigments yet. But still, we'll end at the 2.5 hour mark regardless. Hello, Aiden! Welcome to the stream. I really appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Right, for the level 58 level up. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna kill you now. Boom, baby. And now we run. Yeah, I love running. It's my favourite thing to do in this game, and I'm very good at it too. Well, I say I'm very good at it. I did just get hit in the back by a laser. That was a bit less convenient. Give me a nasty burn, that one. It's not that much longer than my regular streams. I normally stream for at least 2 hours. I don't think I've ever done a stream less than this, unless the stream kind of like crashed or, you know, life just got in the way. But otherwise, I do regularly stream for at least the 2 hour marker, so it's not longer nor shorter than the normal stream, my friend. Hence the need for that comment. Wasn't really there, but I appreciate the comment regardless. You know, I hope you're enjoying said long stream. And now we have missing hunters to find. No, not 4 hours, 2 hours. 4 hours would be a long stream, but that's double what I have already. I'm joining a stream about a videotape I never played. Right, I see. Exactly, Aiden. 4 hours is long, but we're not at 4 hours yet. We're at 2. We're at half that. Video game, not videotape. Yeah, that makes more sense. But hey, that means you get to learn more about this incredible game and how much I recommend it for you. That was a nice snipe right there. But yeah, say it's a really fun world with some really detailed and depthful background lore in it to really invest you further and give you something to read about and explore within this world. Craft your own theories and, you know, interactions from it all. Oh, Spider-Man is a ton of fun, actually. But this game, for me, is even more so. I do like myself an open world game, I suppose. Spider-Man has elements of an open world game, even though it's definitely more linear than most. But no, yeah, both of the games are great. Well, Horizon you can get on Steam for PC, so if you have that, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Otherwise, you know, get a cheap-ass PlayStation. Boom! You can get an old PS4 model for under the £200 mark these days, and, you know, a console and this game is absolutely worth it. Yep, that's me. Hi!
Path I've taken. Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so.
Yeah, this mission is seemingly to be a lot more easier than the others.
They need metal too. But my need is greater.
I mean, Leapers, Scroungers, Watchers. Need I go on? These are like the easiest 3 machines in the entire game. You can give me a whole swarm of these fellas and it's going to be no trouble whatsoever. In fact, I could blink and defeat these guys because they're such a fucking joke. Boom! 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 And they're practically done. Oh boy, now I'm eating my own words here as I get hit. Wants to be critical strikes. You know, harder machines start showing up. Machines like Glinthawks and all that. You know, clearly the game heard me smack talking it. Okay, sweet. Critical strike there. What does it look like I'm trying to do here, Miss Woman Person? Okay, finish off that one. Okay, then we'll get this one too while we're at it. Boom, boom, and shake the room. Oh yeah. Okay, now what we need is some fire arrows to take down them Glinthawks up there. Again, 80 minutes is not really that long. 80 minutes is shorter than most films, and it barely has exceeded the 1 hour mark at that point. It's 1 hour 20 for 80 minutes, so that is not what I define as a long stream. Yes, that was a nice melee hit. We'll take that as well as a critical hit. Don't mind if we do. Okay, and now what we want is for fire. Yes, take this to the face. Okay, Booyah, he's out of here. Nice satisfactory burning kill that right there. And this guy shall soon meet his robo friends in the destruction pits. Okay, we don't necessarily need to craft those because we seem pretty full on rope casting supplies as is.
Can't keep it down.
Got him! Okay, let's loot a few of these guys, and then we'll be speaking with Ikari right here, or how the name is pronounced. And favourite Lego game, for example, Ninjago, Bionicle City, Hero Factory, etc. Or theme, not name. I don't know where I got name from, or game, or whatever the fuck I said. It wasn't what Barney Hero typed out. And as for the theme, I'm not too much of a Lego enthusiast to know of all of the themes, but from my own experience of them, I really liked Lego Chima, and I also really like Lego Ninjago because ninjas are fun. Need I say any more? I think that's quite self-explanatory. Ninjas are fun.
But I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival.
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even if she cares more for the law.
What, we on about, the Portal Master with several thousands of subscribers? I'm aware of him and how he milked for rumours for all they were worth when they first circulated. But you're right, he hasn't done Skylanders content for a while, at least nothing that I've seen much of. He rebranded himself, he used to have the numbers afterward, but Portal Master, I suppose he's kept that kind of fake because there's, like, Skylanders. It's a Skylanders term, Portal Master. But also there are games out there called Portal, Portal 1 and Portal 2, so if you're a Portal master, perhaps you're a master of those Portal games. Either way, the name leans itself nicely to either of those. And so Portmaster can easily swap up his content however he pleases. If he even makes content, that is. It's like me with Igknightthefire. Igknightthefire could be applied to anything, which is why I stream a variety of games. And plus, having a variety means that I don't get stuck in a Skylanders loop and continuously find myself bored stiff by it. You know, good to keep things fresh and passionate, because the more variety you have, the better, truly. And, you know, if you want to do 2 channels, like a Skylanders channel and then a channel for everything else, I'd recommend just merging everything into one main channel. Having multiple channels is very hard to run. Trust me, I have 3, so I know. And 3 channels, let's just say it's 2 too many is what it is. No wonder why I haven't uploaded for ITF Archives or Luke and Ignite for months now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Mistakes were made. Boom! That was easy. Oh, you say that again there, Miss Woman person. Boom, you're destroyed. Soon your little friends will be too. Okay, watch out for all these blasts right now. Luckily that's what we hit these guys right where it's weak for. Okay, that missed, that's unfortunate. Okay, melee strike, boom, finish him off. Okay, now let's finish him off with a melee attack once more, sweet. And now we got for one final long legs, and we should be sorted after all that. Boom, boom, and shake the room.
This won't be easy, Aloy.
Won't be easy? You said that just as we landed the final hit on these guys. If that's not what easy looks like, I don't know what is, because I've won. Would say that was pretty darn easy. Oh wait, never mind, I spoke too soon. Luckily, this is what I have my ice pellets for in my slingshot. I watched the Batman recently. What did you think of it? I felt like it could have done with being half an hour shorter. You know, there's abundance of pacing issues in that film, but it's generally a really hard film to review, and it's a very hard film to hate as well, especially being a film buff like myself, who I fucking love the cinematography in it, the acting, the performances, though I do think the film was strongly miscast. I love Andy Serkis, but he is terrible as Alfred. Don't know what they were thinking with that one. So yeah, the film has its goods and its bads. Just like this here Scorcher. It's good because it's very powerful. It's bad because right now it doesn't exactly know how to use its good power. It's mainly just targeting rocks, which is a big mistake on its behalf because rocks are far more powerful than it. These are rocks we talk about here. Of course they're more powerful than it. Rocks are dumb, stupid, frozen in this game or any other game for that matter because they're rocks we talk about here. You know what? This is fine. This is what being fine looks like. Boom, baby! Finish him off. With a good old frozen kill right there. I thought it's so far the best film of 2020 if Phantom of the Open didn't exist. Oh yeah, that film was also great. I prefer Phantom of the Open over Batman also. So both of the films have their own unique, shall we say, charm to them. Now we have one person who's clearly frozen stiff. Boy, she's seen better days, alright.
She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake.
Ah, good for her. Now don't be mad at someone just because she was trying to help you out over here. She literally saved one's life and the first thing you have to do is push her away. What a bitch! We should have saved her.
I think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us.
Yeah, straight up. Next time let's just leave her to die.
The ordeal is mine and mine alone.
Yeah, look at her, that tone of frustration and anger, despite her life having been saved by the two of us. We are selfless and awesome, and she can't see that, and I hate her. Yeah, this was a bit of a ramble and a rant. I don't actually have that much hatred for this NPC, I'm just emphasising all this for comedic effect.
But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth.
Yep, generic edgy character that we all just love for generic edgy archetype. I mean, come on, that stereotype was born with Shadow the Hedgehog, and ever since, every character has wanted to be the new Shadow the Hedgehog, or the Shadow the Hedgehog of their series, and it doesn't work out just because Shadow the Hedgehog is the coolest and the edgiest most of all of these generic edgy type characters. You can even remove the generic part, because Shadow has more layers than most. And he's going to be in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 because post-credit scenes. And my apologies if you haven't seen that film yet for the spoilers, but oh well, what you gonna do? Man, I really do ramble, don't I? If only there was an Olympics for rambling, I'd be a gold medalist every time.
I didn't care about the Werak.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy.
I keep saying Banuk rather than Banuk. All I'm saying is that my pronunciation of the word is far superior to theirs.
I have to go my own.
Yeah, that's true. Depth charge from Transformers Beast Wars was Shadow the Hedgehog before Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know, it's just when you say like dark and edgy characters, Shadow for me is the first one that comes to mind because he's literally dark colour wise and his whole personality trait is that he's edgy. In every incarnation he's just a different form of edgy, but he is edgy all the same. That's pretty much what defines him. Depth Charge is an interesting character, you say. Unfortunately, I haven't watched Transformers Beast Wars, so how dare I call myself a Transformers fan, am I right? Still, though, interesting fact, and I will have to look into that. Ah, no, my medicine pouch is full. Anyway, we have to talk to the White Teeth Chieftains, so let's get to it with our fast travel kits. You just made your character as OP. Ah, good for you there, Rano, dude. Good for you. I mean, I'm glad your character is OP and that you seem to have enjoyed your creation. That's the main thing, that you enjoy what it is you've created and have something to have pride over. So, it actually is good for you, all sarcasm aside. Gave me 2 Imaginite chests. Now that is just plain awesomeness. That's not funny. That is a job well done. That being said, speaking of jobs well done, I have this White Teeth Chieftain to speak with, and then I suppose we'll conclude the episode here and have 2.5 hour streams of this game from this point on.
I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an Outlander's word is worth.
Okay, what should we go with then, guys? Compassionate and confrontational. You know, should we be brutal, honest, or endearing? I hope endearing is the right word for it. So yeah, go on ahead and let me know in the comment section below what we're voting for. Okay, compassion right off the bat. Let's go for this path then. As always, I go for the first one I see, and in this case that was compassion, a path in which you guys chose, and yet you can't be allowed to listen to in peace because I'm too busy speaking over it. Blah 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 blah, as if I'm gonna let you listen to that. You know, you can listen to my blah blahs instead, they're far superior.
I do not dispute it.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
Transformers Beast Wars series in 4K, all on YouTube. I'll have to get around and watch that. Thanks for making me aware of that there, Barney Hero. And in my own time, I'll watch it, and who knows, maybe even make a video on it. That being said, we are going to be ending off a stream here, right round the campfire, where I'm going to quick save. Is that not a campfire? I could quick save that? Now that's unfortunate. Let's find one that I can instead then, which is right over here.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Yeah, that's kind of like how Braven for Frozen Wilds work, where it's wilds and it's frozen, you'd assume it's cold, because otherwise how did it get frozen in the first place? And Jojo Binks, you've timed it well. Nissa back, but you sir back, sir, for the very end of the stream here. We literally have like 30 seconds remaining because I'm limiting these streams to 2.5 hours from this point on. So for that, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. It's been a pleasure being able to interact with you, as always. And I'll be streaming this game next, maybe on a Thursday. We'll have to wait and see. But until that moment arises, peace!